Good day, friends. Miloa here, and today's adventure starts with Coroner in Zudrugund, Book 3, Chapter 1, Secrets of Zudrugund. Let's go. I do not like this, Miloa. How has Nar come to know of our potential road? That Elrond advised his sons to remember the paths of the dead, for we may have need to walk them. We was known to but a few, and all of them trustworthy. Something is not right about this. It will not be long before we must set out again. But in the time before we do, we must learn what we can about Nar's recent activities. There may be some clue in them to reveal the source of his knowledge concerning our errand. Speak to Frithgeir about Nar. He proved helpful in returning his friend to clarity, short-lived though it was, and may help us again.
I'm sorry he upset you. Nar means no harm.
Frithgeir listens as you recount Coroner's request to know of Nar's recent activities. His brow creases in thought, and he is silent for a moment. When he speaks again, his words come slowly, as if he is unsure they will be of help. A few days before Wadu, the Dunlending came to Zudrugund. I noticed Nar spending a great deal of time looking through some of the bookshelves for something. I thought it odd, because he generally takes little interest in the books and records here, but he did not speak of it, and I did not ask what drove his examination. I can tell you which section of the shelves it was, but there are a lot of books to go through. I do not know if that will be of any assistance, but you are welcome to seek a common thread, if it may be of help to you and your friends. Look at the shelves to the southeast of here, around the illuminated statue. You found some torn pages, which seem to have undergone a great deal of use over the years. The words are very large, and every page has an illustration drawn in a fanciful style. Kari was a little dwarf, smaller than you or me, and wherever Kari went he took his axe or three. One axe for his left hand, one axe for his right, one axe to carve the roast he ate most every night. Now one day the orcs did call. They came right up to the gate. "Come on out," they said. "We'll have a feast. Don't be late." The dwarfs knew what that meant. They knew it very well. If they went to see the orcs, they'd not hear the dinner bell. Do you know what Kari said? He said it loud and clear. "I will go to see the orcs and give them things to fear." "But you're so little," said the dwarfs. They told him not to go, but Kari went and would not stop till he faced the orcs below. The orcs laughed. "What can you do? Just hold still, we'll get the skewers." They turned their backs, and that was that. So we call him Kari or Kiwer. That's a cute little poem. Let's look at the next bookshelf. You found a parchment yellowed and old, tucked away between the covers of a thin book and apparently forgotten. "Hail Thrain, king of the under the mountain. Preparations for leaving the Coombe are well under way, and it will not be long before our people are ready to depart for the Blue Mountains. The great wheels in the depths will turn without them. I wonder for how long. I'm writing this letter to express my concern about Nar. You know as well as any one the things he has seen, and his service to your father cannot be questioned. He deserves much better than he has gotten. He seems not even to see me these days, though I must endure the retelling of my own exploits 2, 4, or a dozen years in the past. It makes me sad to think of it now, and his excitement in each recounting, the previous one forgotten, saddens me all the more. This is why I must ask your permission to remain when the others go. Nar will not go to the Blue Mountains, and I wish to stay here to look out for him. My son, too, wishes to stay. He is young, and knows nothing of our real home. This to him is no exile, but the Blue Mountains would be. I do not want to deprive Frithgeir of the only home he has known. I will do whatever you command, of course, but this is my desire, if it be your wish to grant it. Herwin Drakeslayer. Okay, so that's how he came to be here. And where all the dwarves went. A slim book, Herbs of Plant Life of the Coombe, is resting atop several others, as if it had recently removed and carelessly returned to a shelf. It is my hope that these musings on the great variety of plant life found within the coombe will be of help to those who, by want or need, find themselves uncertain of a herb's utility or a vegetable's properties. It is clear that such knowledge is fading in my people. Thror has commanded the opening of a new wing in the mines beneath Zudrugund, but my own studies have been of a necessity self-directed. I do not complain. The gems they have taken from the old wing stir my heart as much as they do any of my fellows, but there is as much to be learned from the green as there is from the stone. But I ramble, as I often do when called upon to defend my interest. This is followed by several pages of notes on various plants that grow on the slopes of Thror's coombe. One of the pages has been turned sideways and earmarked, and catches your eye. The next herb is easily found throughout the coombe. Simply follow your nose, and on a day of calm weather, its sweet smell will guide you most easily to patches of hulwool horras growing on the grassy slopes. The name, in fact, means sweet water, and the dunlendings with whom I have spoken believe the smell will drive away evil beings. When the herb is crushed and added to water containing the petals of the Nimja Mujdu and the fruit of the Kibulus, steeping the solution for an hour produces a strange smelling brew that I have noted has for its ability to provide clarity of thought and heightened reasoning. It does seem that its effectiveness dulls with repeated use, and the brew should therefore not be overused. Okay, so we've learned a couple of things.
You have brought the gemstones? Good, good. These will do very nicely.
Nar nods in your direction, and a wide smile crosses his old face. He seems not to realize that you have brought no gemstones. This is going about as well as you expected. Alright. Let's go tell Coroner what we learned.
Nar's words remain as cloudy as ever. It was worth trying.
You should go to Candith at the campsites of the Grey Company, in a grove of trees east of Ucluth village of Lanuk, and tell him that we are no closer to learning why Nar spoke of the paths of the dead. Candith is a master of lore and may have thought of something. All right, I'll go talk to Candith. Alright, let's see if I can get down this time without breaking my neck. That's a little bit better. Good, I made it down. Ah, dragon. Hail,
The mystery
Candith.
of Nar's knowledge must remain unsolved for a time yet.
You have spoken with the dwarf Nar again, to no avail? I see. Will he not tell us how he knows of the words of Elrond? Will he not tell us how he knows of the paths of the dead? It seems this mystery must remain unsolved for a time yet. Candith sighs, thinking. Do you know the story of the breakers and the paths of the dead? Perhaps a recounting of that tale is in order, and you will be more familiar with the puzzle set before us. Do you wish to hear it?
This show is possible because of your support and encouragement. Become a patron and get access to more amazing content and see your name here in the credits. Thanks for watching.